Imagine that a simple gesture, performed with faith and at the right time, can open the doors to financial abundance. What if I told you that there is a practice revealed by Padre Pio himself, one of the most miraculous saints in history, that can change your luck? On September 24th, a special date that carries powerful energies, you can attract money and prosperity into your life with a simple ritual involving water. Have you ever thought how something as basic as cleaning your door can transform your financial life? But don't be fooled. We are not talking about common superstitions or passing beliefs. What we are going to reveal to you today is linked to a profound teaching of spirituality and faith passed on by Padre Pio, and that, when done with an open heart, can bring surprising results. Type right now in the comments, "Padre Pio, I receive a lot of prosperity. Why this date? Why water? And what does this have to do with prosperity?" These questions and many more will be answered throughout this video. Get ready to learn a secret that few people know, but that can make all the difference. Let's explore together the spiritual power that can be activated through this simple ritual and what you need to do to attract abundance. The spiritual meaning of September 24th. September 24th is no ordinary day. For those who are connected to the spiritual, this date carries a special energy of transition and renewal. In various religious traditions, specific days of the calendar are considered portals for the activation of blessings and profound changes, and September 24th stands out as one of these moments. According to spiritual teachings, this date symbolizes a period of openness, where divine protection is more accessible and spiritual cleansing is particularly powerful. Padre Pio, known for his deep connection with the divine and his gifts of revelation, always believed that certain days brought with them an influx of special graces. He taught that, at times like September 24th, our prayers and actions of faith have a greater spiritual weight. It is in this context that the water purification ritual becomes even more powerful, as it is a way of aligning the energies of the home and attracting the prosperity we so seek. This date also coincides with a series of astrological events that intensify the power of renewal. Thus, by performing a spiritual cleansing ritual on this day, you are not only cleaning your home physically, but also spiritually, making room for abundance to enter. Life example: Maria, a devout woman, had been experiencing financial difficulties for years. By performing the Padre Pio ritual on September 24, cleaning the door of her house with blessed water and praying with faith, she noticed an incredible change in her life. Not only did she find a new job in a few weeks, but she also saw significant improvements in her family and spiritual life. This simple act of faith transformed her reality. Water as a symbol of purification and prosperity. Since ancient times, water has been seen as a symbol of purification and spiritual renewal. In various religious and spiritual traditions, water is used in rituals to wash not only the physical body, but also the soul, removing impurities and opening the way for light and blessings. In Christianity, baptism is a clear example of this transformative power of water, where the act of being immersed or sprinkled with water symbolizes spiritual rebirth and the purification of sins. Padre Pio also believed in the power of blessed water to protect and purify. He often advised people to use holy water in their homes, on objects, and even on their front doors, to ward off any spiritual evil that could impede prosperity and peace. Water, when used with faith and intention, becomes a channel for divine grace, cleansing not only the environment, but also our minds and hearts, allowing positive energy to flow freely. When you clean the door of your home with blessed water, you are symbolically removing any spiritual barriers that may be preventing abundance from entering. This act is much more than a physical cleansing. It is a way of aligning your space with the blessings that the universe or God has for you. Life example: João, a small businessman who was having difficulty maintaining his business, decided to follow Padre Pio's advice and clean the entrance to his store with holy water. Soon after, he began to notice an unexpected increase in the number of customers and an overall improvement in his finances. This simple act of faith made all the difference in his professional and financial life, opening doors to new opportunities. Attention! At this very moment your life is not well. Be very careful. You need to protect yourself with a lot of prayer. You need to pray every day, otherwise your life will be at great risk. If you want protection and prosperity for your life, you need to download the ebook, The Power of Padre Pio. This ebook contains prayers for all moments, including for your financial life. If you want to live a life of divine protection and prosperity, click on the link in the first pinned comment and download The Power of Padre Pio right now. The ritual revealed by Padre Pio. The ritual of cleaning the door with blessed water, revealed by Padre Pio, is a simple but extremely powerful practice that should be performed with faith and intention on September 24th. This gesture, in addition to representing a physical cleansing, symbolizes the removal of spiritual blockages that prevent prosperity and abundance from flowing into our lives. The front door of a house has a profound symbolic meaning. It is through it that we receive the energies that enter our home, whether good or bad. Therefore, keeping this portal clean and spiritually protected is essential to ensure that God's blessings can enter freely. To perform the ritual, the first step is to prepare the water that will be used. Blessed water plays a fundamental role in this process. If possible, go to a church and take a container to collect some holy water. If you do not have access to it, you can use regular water and bless it at home with a prayer of faith. Before starting the cleaning, it is essential to say a prayer of purification and protection. Ask God, through Padre Pio, to bless your home, to banish all negativity and open the doors to financial and spiritual prosperity. The prayer should be said with an open heart, believing that this gesture is full of power and transformation. One suggestion is to pray the prayer of Saint Francis, asking for peace, abundance, and protection. With the water ready and the prayer said, it is now time to clean the door. Wet a cloth or sponge in the blessed water and gently start cleaning the door of your home, always from top to bottom, symbolizing the descent of blessings from heaven into your life. While you do this, keep your mind focused on positive thoughts, visualize the doors of prosperity opening, and feel the energy of renewal taking over the environment. Another important point of the ritual is that it should not be done automatically or distractedly. The key to making it work is in the faith and purpose that you put into it. This is not just a physical cleansing, but a symbolic and spiritual act in which you are literally opening the doors of your home and life so that money, prosperity, and blessings can flow without obstacles. After cleaning the door, it is recommended to say a prayer of thanksgiving, thanking for all the blessings that are already on the way, and for all the graces you have already received. An example of this ritual in practice is the story of Claudia, a woman who had been trying to organize her financial life for years without success. She was in debt and unmotivated until she learned about Padre Pio's ritual and decided to give it a try. On September 24, she cleaned the door of her house with holy water, praying fervently for her situation to change. Shortly thereafter, Claudia received a job offer that not only solved her financial problems, but also brought her the stability she so longed for. This simple act of faith transformed her life, showing that prosperity can come in unexpected ways when we are open to it. Testimonies and stories of miracles. The power of Padre Pio's ritual lies not only in its simplicity, but also in the countless testimonies of people who have experienced significant changes in their lives after performing it. Stories of financial miracles, unexpected healings, and improvements in emotional and spiritual aspects are often reported by those who have followed the guidance of faith left by Padre Pio. These testimonies are living proof that when we put our faith into action, extraordinary things can happen. One of the most inspiring stories is that of Paulo, a businessman who was on the verge of bankruptcy. His business, which had previously been thriving, had gone through a difficult period, and he no longer knew what to do to save his company. Desperate, he sought spiritual help and came across Padre Pio's teaching about cleaning the door with holy water. Even though he was skeptical, Paulo decided to perform the ritual on September 24, following each step with faith and dedication. A few weeks later, his situation began to change drastically. New opportunities arose, clients returned, and he was able to restructure his business. Paulo believes that it was the power of faith and Padre Pio's intercession that opened the door to this transformation. In addition to stories like Paulo's, there are many accounts of people who have experienced a new wave of prosperity in their lives. Some say that after performing the ritual, they received job offers they never expected, while others testify that old debts were paid off unexpectedly. In many of these cases, what they all have in common is an unwavering belief in the power of Padre Pio's intercession and the profound symbolism of spiritual purification with water. These stories are not coincidences. They show us that when we act with faith and intention, we open the space for miracles to occur in our lives. The ritual of cleansing the door with holy water is a powerful reminder that the act of purifying the environment around us can unblock the flow of blessings and abundance. The essential thing is to believe and practice with an open heart, just as so many others have done who have witnessed miracles happen. Life example: Anna, a teacher who had been unemployed for months, heard about Padre Pio's ritual through a friend. She was going through a difficult time, facing financial problems and with no hope of finding a new job. On September 24, she decided to follow the ritual, cleaning the door of her house with holy water, while saying a fervent prayer asking for a change in her life. Shortly thereafter, Anna was surprised with a job offer at a renowned school, something she had never expected. In addition, her finances began to stabilize unexpectedly. She believes that the ritual and her faith in the power of Padre Pio were fundamental to this miraculous turnaround in her life. What you gain by following this ritual. Following Padre Pio's ritual on September 24th is much more than just seeking an immediate financial benefit. It is a spiritual practice that goes beyond attracting money. It is an act of purification, protection, and energetic renewal. When you clean the door of your home with blessed water, you are not only removing physical impurities, but also opening spiritual pathways for blessings to enter your life. Water, in this context, works as a conductor of divine grace, and faith is the element that transforms this simple gesture into a powerful tool for transformation. Among the main benefits of following this ritual is the creation of a more harmonious environment, protected from negative energies. The door is the main entry point for energies into a home, and by cleaning it with holy water, you ensure that only good energies and blessings enter. This not only affects the environment around you, but also your mind and spirit, bringing peace, clarity, and a sense of renewal. Furthermore, by performing this act with faith and intention, you are attracting prosperity in all its forms: financial, emotional, and spiritual. Many report that after performing the ritual, they begin to experience a series of positive events that seem to open doors to new opportunities. This can manifest itself in job offers, improvements in professional life, or even in an improvement in personal finances, such as unexpected receipts or solutions to financial problems that previously seemed impossible to solve. Another important aspect of the ritual is that it helps to strengthen your connection with the divine. By performing the cleansing with prayers, you reinforce your faith and draw closer to spirituality, allowing God's blessings to flow more easily into your life. It is a practice that strengthens trust in divine providence and the intercession of saints such as Padre Pio. Life example: Carlos, a man who had lost hope of improving his financial situation, decided to perform the ritual after hearing about the miracles attributed to Padre Pio. On September 24, he followed each step with devotion, cleaning the door of his house with holy water and praying with faith. Weeks later, Carlos was surprised with a promotion at work, something he had not expected and which resulted in a significant increase in his salary. He believes that the ritual was the catalyst for this change, showing that when we act with faith, the universe responds in surprising ways. O beloved Padre Pio, faithful servant of God, I come to you in prayer, seeking your intercession and wisdom. On this special day, September 24, I pray that you help me understand and embrace the spiritual importance of this moment of renewal. May this sacred date be for me a portal of blessings, where divine light can enter my life and transform everything it touches. Help me prepare my heart for this day, recognizing the strength and grace it brings. Padre Pio, intercede for me so that I may understand the power of water, a symbol of purification and prosperity. By using blessed water in my home, may I not only cleanse the physical environment, but also purify my soul and spirit. May all negativity be washed away, and may my heart and my home be receptacles of divine blessings and protection. Teach me, Padre Pio, the value of every gesture of faith, even the simplest ones. By cleansing my door with the blessed water, may I remove all spiritual barriers that block the path to prosperity in my life. Help me to perform this ritual with devotion, knowing that each movement is a silent prayer, a call for God's blessings to enter my home. I am grateful for the countless testimonies of faith and miracles that have arisen thanks to your teachings. May I, like so many others, experience transformation in my life. May my faith be strengthened as I see the doors of abundance open, and may I have the courage to continue trusting in divine providence in all circumstances. Finally, Padre Pio, I ask that you continue to guide me, not only on the path to material prosperity, but also in spiritual growth. May this purification ritual become an opportunity to draw closer to God, to strengthen my faith and renew my hope. May my home be a place of peace, protection, and blessings, and may I always be surrounded by your loving presence and divine grace in everything I do. Amen. The ritual of cleaning the door of your home with blessed water on September 24th is much more than a simple physical practice. It represents a deep spiritual connection where faith, intention, and action come together to open paths of prosperity and protection. Padre Pio, with his wisdom and spiritual gifts, left us this powerful teaching so that we could attract blessings and abundance, especially in times of difficulty. Throughout this video, we explore the spiritual importance of this date, the symbolism of water as an instrument of purification and prosperity, and the step-by-step guide to performing the ritual with faith and intention. We also bring real stories of people who experienced significant changes in their lives after following this teaching of Padre Pio. These testimonies show us that when we open ourselves to the power of faith, miracles can happen. The fundamental question here is, are you willing to take this step of faith? It is not just about cleaning a door, but about clearing the spiritual blockages that often prevent prosperity from entering our lives. By performing this ritual, You will be affirming to yourself and to the universe that you are ready to receive the blessings that are reserved for you. And this is the first step towards true transformation. Remember that this ritual should not be done mechanically. Its success depends on the faith and intention that you place during the process. When performed with an open heart and a focused mind, you will align yourself with positive energies and attract not only money, but also peace, protection, and a renewed sense of hope. Most importantly, this ritual is an opportunity to strengthen your connection with the divine. By asking for Padre Pio's intercession and praying fervently, you will be inviting God's presence to act in your life in a powerful way. Therefore, keep your faith firm, because it is faith that moves mountains and transforms lives. To conclude, I invite you to reflect on what has been shared here and to prepare yourself to perform the ritual with devotion. On September 24, make this practice a moment of spiritual connection and openness to the new. Remember that blessings come to those who believe and act with faith. When you finish the ritual, give thanks for all the blessings that have already come and for those that continue to come. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, share this video with those who need to hear this message, and leave your comments on how this practice has impacted your life. Let's continue learning together and strengthening our spiritual journey with the teachings of Padre Pio.